What's going on, bro? Welcome to the video. As you can tell by the title, it is official. I have no more social media on my phones. I have deleted all the apps off of my phone. And just to prove it to you guys, as you can see, no social medias here. The only way that I can access my social medias is just to go to Safari or Google Chrome and obviously type in, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. That's a lot of extra work instead of your normal just open up your phone, find the app, tap it, you're already there, right? So you might be asking yourself, David, why did you delete all your social medias from your phone? Well, there is multiple reasons that I did this, right? So I am trying to become a profitable day trader. And in day trading, you do a lot of self-analyzing. You should do this whether you're a day trader or not, but you do a lot of self-reflection and a lot of self-analyzing. And I was realizing that, doom scrolling and, going on social media, just wasting time, distracting myself on the work that I needed to be doing was affecting my mindset, my thinking ability in order for me to critically think, right? When I'm inside the markets, that is what social media is designed to do. It's designed to grab your attention, right? Keep your attention so that you can watch whatever content that you may be watching, right? It is a distraction for you to stay the same. It's basically there to control you and have your time pretty much wasted at this point. So obviously, if you think about it, the enemy wants you to not be able to think for yourself, because if you're able to think for yourself, you're able to control your mind. And what does that mean? That means you start to wake up, you start to realize what they're trying to do to you, keep you trapped, keep you under control. Because if mass amounts of population take back control, what do you think is going to happen, right? So that's a whole different story, kind of part of why I deleted, social medias from my phone, because essentially I am on a mission for myself and for you guys to inspire and motivate you guys to not only chase your goals, but chase your dreams, but to get better in your life in every area, right? So honestly, why I deleted it was because like I said, it was a distraction for me. Instead of me doing work or trying to focus on something or trying to get something done, open up my phone, going to any social media, honestly, just keep scrolling. So, and that ended up turning into mindlessly scrolling. 10 minutes turns to 15, turns to 30, turns to an hour when I could have been doing something productive, right? So, and honestly, like I said, once I deleted it, I've been doing it. It's been about a week and a half since I've deleted it. And instantly I can already tell within, a couple of days that, I was able to critically think better. Honestly, just having, free thoughts, and my mind was able to think clearly, right? Because it wasn't getting unnatural dopamine from, scrolls or likes or comments, anything like that. So your mind was able to think freely, right? Because it's not getting that. It's using your dopamine receptors to think a certain way, right? Or, sometimes when you feel anxious, you tend to open up your phone to kind of get those feelings out of your mind, your body, because, every single time you do scroll or watch something, it is bringing a sense of dopamine to you, right? Because the algorithms, the way they work is they tend to show you things that you like or things that you're going to be interested in. So if it's constantly showing you, things that you like and things that make you laugh, things that make you happy, things that make you sad, it's going to strike your dopamine and it's going to pretty much, raise them. And then when you don't have that dopamine, you pretty much crash. It's just think of it as, drinking a Monster, drinking a cup of coffee. You're at the peak, and then what does your body do when that caffeine wears off? You plummet down, right? It's pretty much the same thing at that point if you want to take that into perspective. What I've been doing instead of, watching other people live their dream life, I'm starting to build my own, right? So That's what you see a lot of people do on social media. They'll watch content of, you know, people buying a new car, buying a new house, buying a new watch, you know, buying their girlfriend this, buying their boyfriend that, taking their dream vacation. You know, all these things these people are doing, but you're putting your energy in watching somebody else do that thing that you want to do instead of you going out there taking action for yourself. So why can't you go out there and buy your dream car, or buy your dream house, or buy your boyfriend this, buy your girlfriend that, and buy that you know, that expensive watch that you've always wanted, or take that dream vacation with your family, or go out to, you know, those nice dinners that you've always dreamed of having, right? You're watching somebody else do that when you can be doing that instead. But I'm not going to sit here and bash and tell you that social media is bad for you. Obviously, there is a lot of good in social media if you are using it to your advantage. You know, you got to be a creator, not a consumer. That's what they say. So if you look at, you know, any business person or any entrepreneur, any content creator, they are using it to their advantage to not only build their personal brand, build their business, and, you know, they're building their dream life, right? So you have to switch your mindset from becoming a consumer into that creator in order for you to break that cycle. Now, whether you want to do that or not, that's completely up to you. But for me, like I said, I'm trying to build something great here, build a community of, you know, young and inspiring men that are trying to, you know, better their life, better their relationship with God, their family, build their financial, their physique, and their mindset. You know, that is what this channel is all about, right? David Gaines at its best. Building that 2.0 version of yourself, right? So this is not saying that, you know, I've completely deleted social media for, you know, eternity. I just completely took it out of my life for the time being. That way, whenever I do come back, you know, it's looked at as a overnight success, if you want to call it. But honestly, I'm doing it to completely lock in. That way, whenever I do change my life, I can go on social media and tell people how, you know, I've done it. And, you know, I'm still going to use my YouTube channel to document the journey, because I truly think that is what my purpose for me to do. It brings me joy and fulfillment to, you know, not only inspire and motivate you guys, but to show you guys that it is possible for you to achieve your goals and chase your dreams and change your freaking life, man. So with that being said, it's time to lock in, remove all the distractions, the temptations that are in your life. And it's time to start building that dream life that you've always wanted to have, right? So hopefully you guys made it to the end of this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.